Kia ora everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is a really exciting video because we're going to be unboxing my brand new Lumix S5II X, and we're going to be looking at the three lenses that it came with. So it came with a 20 to 60 zoom lens, 3.5 to 5.6. So that's the standard kit lens. It also came included with a 50mm f1.8 prime lens, and they threw in, for good measure, an 85mm f1.8 prime lens. That deal was just way too good to be true, so I decided to go all in and purchase my full frame mirrorless DSLR camera, my first one. So the cameras I've had in the past, so I've had a Canon 7D. So after my Canon 7D, I've had a Canon R. When I say I've borrowed or I've purchased for the place where I was working, like a Canon R, and I've been able to use that. So this footage you're seeing right now is filmed on a Canon R, and it's a fantastic camera. But I wanted to get my own mirrorless camera so that if a family photo shoot popped up, I'd have my camera ready to go. And there were 2 or 3 things I was looking for in a camera. I was really looking for a camera that was full frame. I was actually looking at the Panasonic S5II, but in the store I knew that the X was there, and I had a look at it, and I just couldn't go buy it. It just comes packed with some extra videography features, and I just knew if I was spending that money already, why not just spend an extra, I think it was like $400 or $500 and get the X. And it's a beautiful looking camera. It's matte black, which I just absolutely love. Check that bad boy out. Ka-chinga! But yeah, matte black. It is seriously, I would say it kind of feels like a bit of a Swiss Army knife when you get it in your hands. Everything just sounds really great. And I don't know if it's just because it's an awesome camera. Oh my goodness. Is that doing it for anyone? It's just, that's the SD card slot, so you can see there. It's got, I don't know if it'll focus, but it's got 2 SD card slots. And this is fantastic if you're a photographer, because you can record to the same time simultaneously to both of these SD cards. And that's one of the main features that I was looking for, was being able to record to 2 SD cards at the same time, because I struggle with anxiety, but also because if one of those cards happen to fail, it's okay, because you've got your backup on hand. So brilliant. 2 SD cards, I reckon it's a must if you're doing professional photography, even videography. Just have a backup in camera. It's packed with videography features. The main thing I was looking at was I wanted a camera that could shoot at least 1080p, 120 frames per second. This camera can do that. It's got some fantastic 4K features as well. It can shoot up to 60 frames per second in 4K with an unlimited record time. And that was one of the other things I was looking at. And this camera is real funky because it's got these little vents just here, which helps it cool down. If it gets too hot, these vents kick in, and yeah, helps it cool down. Those were some of the features that I was looking for. Full frame for photography. This camera is really like a hybrid shooter camera. It's got 2 SD cards for those who struggle with anxiety but also take their stuff real seriously and don't want to lose anything. It's got 2 SD card slots, full frame, and it's got unlimited record time. So it really is just the Swiss Army-est knife of cameras. And yeah, it's just beautiful. Like, I think that some of the stuff I love about it is that turn it off, is that when you unscrew stuff, it's just beautiful. There's this little button here that you push. I know most cameras will have this, but it's just, everything just clicks. So I feel like the build quality of this camera is fantastic. I have bumped some of the dials just accidentally, like some of it is quite easy to bump, like it was on before and I accidentally took the lens off. I don't know if there's a big no-no or not. There are some features in camera that can help you with the bumping stuff. So you can have a setting that you can set this camera to 180 degree shutter speed, so that it just stays like that. So every time you switch between 1080p or 4K or you know, 20 frames per second, 24 frames per second and 60 frames per second, it will just 180 degrees your shutter speed. The shutter speed will be double your frame rate all the time. Those are the main reasons why I purchased this camera, and I'm really excited. So future content coming up. Me and the family are heading down to Queenstown in 3 weeks time, which is really exciting. 20 sleep, so we're gonna I'll shoot a bunch of video and stuff down there, maybe a vlog or two, just testing out the capabilities of this camera. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video and this unboxing, I will see you in the next one. Ka kite anō. That'll do.